you. Ralph Norman is online from South Carolina District 5. He's a member of U.S. House representing South Carolina 5th Congressional District. He assumed office on June 26, 2017. His current term ends in 2021. Well, Ralph is a lifelong resident of South Carolina. After graduating from college, he spends his private sector time with private sector career with property and construction company that his father founded and helped grow that business into one of the foremost commercial real estate development firms in the region. As a public servant, Ralph spent a total of 11 years in South Carolina Statehouse before being elected to U.S. House of Representatives in 2017. In both Columbia and Washington, he's earned a reputation as a strong pro-family conservative who values fiscal responsibility and individual liberty. Faith and family comes first. He and his wife, Elaine, have been married over 45 years, and together they have 4 married children with 17 grandchildren. So Ralph and Elaine are members of Rock Hill Church. Thank you so much, Ralph, for being here and giving your time to our platform, US Impact. I would really love for you to address our Indian population on our platform. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Riley. I just want to thank US for putting this program on, allowing me to be a part of it. And I tell you, hearing Miss Andrews was so inspiring. Being a Marine and what she's done for the country is what this is all about. You pretty well said it. I'm from South Carolina. I've been in the Congress now I took over for Mick Mulvaney's seat. And what an honor to be here on India's Independence Day. I think it's 73 years since you're experiencing independence from Great Britain. It's brought liberty to the largest democracy on earth. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of this program and to celebrate it with you. Here in the United States, in South Carolina, it's home to 5 million people, many with great Indian heritage. They have tremendous families and they have successful businesses. I grew up here, as you mentioned, making my living in the private sector. I'm a real estate developer. I'm a builder. I've got my children involved in my business. To be honest with you, at heart, I'm really not a politician, but as a businessman, I saw firsthand what it means to grow and prosper. And I also saw how our federal government was choking the very lifeblood of our economy. And I found, if you quote Ronald Reagan when he remarked the 9 most terrifying words is, I'm here from the federal government and I'm here to help you. I'm a conservative because I want the eternal promise that our founding fathers gave to each of us, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it's in that promise that I have is continued to attract the best and the brightest from all around the world. From your speakers that I've heard earlier and I listened to, we've got a great future. We have people stepping up. It's no coincidence that the largest Indian population in my state is in the city of Clemson, which has a great university, and it's got class research that's going on every day. Among these, many of you may know a great lady that I serve with, Ambassador Nikki Haley. She is one of the proudest moments of my career was being the first to support her in her campaign for the first female governor of our great state. Many said she couldn't do it, but she did it, and the rest is history. Her story represents the best America can be, which is a place where anyone can make it if they work hard, regardless of race, color, or creed. It's my duty to protect this inheritance and to make sure that our children and grandchildren benefit from the freedoms and privileges that Ambassador Haley and I were blessed with. One of our great challenges is to address our debt. We owe $26 trillion. If you do the math, it's 80,683 for every man, woman, and child, which is just unacceptable. I've introduced several bills to curb this, but there's so much more we can do. I will tell you, I'm proud to be a co-chair of the Congressional Solar Caucus. I work with my Democratic colleague, Representative Raji Krishnamurthy, and we've got to find bipartisan ways to make energy cheaper and make it cleaner. And I will tell you, solar energy is not Democrat, it's not Republican, it's American. A lot of Congress has got to change, and as I mentioned, I'm so happy that people are stepping up to the plate and are putting their name on the line. It's not easy, but it's a work that we've got to do. I think that in the words of Winston Churchill, who said when Great Britain was about to be bombed, he said, "There'll be a time when doing your best isn't good enough. We must do what's required." Americans, with the help of so many of the Indian population, is helping do that. And on this Independence Day, I'll reflect on a nation's shared commitment to liberty, democracy, and a freedom of religion. And that's how we safeguard them. In the words of President Nehru, failure comes only when we forget our ideals and objectives and principles. In closing, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. And I will say that in the preamble of our Constitution, it's we the people, not we the government, not we the party, we the people. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this.
Thank you so much, Ralph. That was a wonderful message from you.